and vision. There are a few friendly faces here in the room who I will just point out and acknowledge. Business owners at Harcourts Four Seasons. We've got James Twiss and Greg Roberts just at the rear of the room. Representing Harcourts Vision, we've got Aaron and Debbie Johnson as well here to help you. And if you need any help, just give them a wave and they'll be over before you know it. Now, I know your lead agent would have made all the documentation for today's proceedings available to you. That's the LIM, the title and the contract from which we work from. It's been approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the Auckland District Law Society. I'm just going to take you to the contract now and take you to the key roles, rules and responsibilities that we must all adhere to here today. First and foremost, in all 8 auctions that we represent today, it shouldn't surprise you that our owners have set confidential reserve prices. Now, your job as the bidders is the most simple one, is to get the bidding to those reserves. If we can reach them or breach them, the highest bid whose bid that we accept, well, very simply, you are the purchaser. As the auctioneer, I can nominate the sum by which the bids are raised. I can refuse a bid if I deem it not to be in the very best interests of our owners. If a dispute arises concerning any bids, if there is any argy-bargy, which I don't expect today, we just revert to the last undisputed bid and recommence the bidding sequence from there. I always recommend that you hold the highest bid on the auction that you are bidding on, because sometimes when we don't reach our confidential reserve price, we might just pause the auction and step next door, and I'll seek some instructions from our owners. Sometimes we'll have a negotiation between highest bidder and owner, and sometimes the conclusion of the conversation and negotiation is that our owners instruct us to exercise their right under clause 2.6 in the contract, and they say, please withdraw and sell our home outside of the auction room without disclosing the reserve price. So that sounds rather technical. In layman's terms, what it means is hold the highest bid, you get the first opportunity to negotiate, the first opportunity to buy the home. Now, vendor bidding also may be something that you've heard of. From time to time as auctioneers, we place vendor bids. If we as auctioneers place a vendor bid, you can be rest assured of 2 very important things. First one is that we always place a vendor bid under our selling instructions, under our reserve price. The second thing we do is we always communicate them very, very clearly. We'll use language such as vendor bid or the bid is with me, so you'll understand exactly that it is a bid on behalf of our owners, and we're just giving you a roadmap in terms of value that you need to bid north of any vendor bid that we are placing. We may have some of our licensed colleagues here in the room representing interested parties who cannot be here today for various reasons. As auctioneer, I will point those bidders out to you, identify them to you, but rest assured they are genuine bona fide bidders. I've cited the relevant paperwork, really happy to move forward on that basis. Now, the part you're here for today is to see the hammer fall to the rostrum. If it falls in your direction, congratulations, you've done it. You are the successful purchaser. Before you commence your celebrations today, I ask a few simple things of you. Firstly, that you sign the documentation, and in doing so, you're acknowledging receipt of the approved REA guide. The second thing you need to do is arrange to make the payment equaling 10% of the purchase price as the contract calls for. Thirdly and finally, we'll get you to complete the GST information, which is outlined in Schedule 3. Today, folks, your bidding is cash, clean and unconditional in all respects. If you are here as a bidder, hopefully as a buyer today, you've worked hard to get yourself in a cash and unconditional position. Take advantage of that position, that premier position that you have in the marketplace. There are always conditional parties waiting in the wings, hoping that the properties do not sell. Don't let them have that opportunity after the auction. Take advantage of your exclusivity in your cash position. Okay. Our first opportunity of the day is 37 in Napier Drive in Wigram. Cheryl Wright, all set to go, Cheryl? Perfect. Good luck to you and our lovely owner that you've been representing here over the last few weeks. I'll just steer everyone through the formalities of this one for the last time. It is an estate in freehold, 579 square metres of that freehold land. Lot 150, deposit plan 446871. It's outlined in that record of title that Cheryl's been making very much available to you. Settlement date, nice and easy, start to next year, the 8th of January 2025, or any other such date mutually agreed upon in writing. Schedule 1 outlines the list of chattels that you receive and the further terms of sale. Well, there are none. It's a very clean, concise and neat agreement that Cheryl has been filing through to you on this one. All right, let's have a look at this home for the last time before I welcome in our first bid of the day. It's a very, very smart home, isn't it, this one, in Wigram, robustly constructed, single level as well, so it makes everyday living very, very easy. Clearly well loved and looked after by our owners. 3 bedrooms on offer for this one. I love the connection from the indoor living spaces to the private outdoor area, and with the reserve across the way, you've got plenty of additional green space should you need it, and also great for little families to raise kids in. Just a great little area in Wigram. We just need to work out its value here today. Opening bid of the day. Where do we see it? Who says go first? 700, sir. I'd actually note it down. 780, even better, sir. You can come along to all my auctions at $780,000. Nice to meet you. All the best in your bidding endeavours today. At $780,000, I chased an 800 to go. Who's got 800 for me? First time here at 780 with my new best friends. Twice here in Wigram, third and final opportunity at 780. So could you just square the ledger to 800,000 for me? If we could get to 800, we could pause and seek some have a conversation at $800,000. Very good. At 800,000, if there's no further, we'll pause and have a conversation with our highest bidders. First chance at 8, twice, quickly, third and final chance. Well, let's just pause the auction. Let's just move next door and have a further conversation. I'll seek some instructions from my owners. Auction's still live. Paused at 800.
I used to be the lost boy running insane. I used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it, so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. I used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it, and so hard to get it. Lost boy running insane. Used to be the ghost boy looking for fame. I used to work so hard to get it. I used to be the one living in the fast lane. Used to be the one who only cried in the rain. I used to work so hard to get it. It's so hard to get it. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba Is your head spinning? Is your heart racing? Is there fire in your veins? Are your bones burning? Is your skin yearning? 'Cause you're driving me insane. I kinda feel like I saw the light. You got me way up 1,000 miles. Can we stay?
Alrighty folks, an update for you for our first of the day, 37 Napier Drive. We paused at $800,000 just a little while ago. We've had some conversations with our highest bidder. The conversation has gone well in that you've increased your offer very kindly to $840,000. That's correct. At $840 the bid and the offer still stands. So now look to our owner, our decision maker on this side at $840,000. I understand change of instructions that we're on the market and selling. That's correct. Very, very clear at $840, a little nod. Very good, thank you, that's all I needed. At $840,000, delighted to announce we sell 37 Napier Drive. If there's a bid north of there, now's the time to show your hand. First call and opportunity at $840. We are on the market and selling for the second time. Third final chance. Delighted to announce 37 Napier, it goes your way, it goes, and it is gone. Congratulations, well done. Best Border Homes, congratulations. Thank you to our current owner as well.
Are the times changing? Is the noise fading? 'Cause I wanna get it all. Don't look down. Don't look down. This high I'll never get. Don't look down. See the sky like gonna reach now. Don't look what does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect.
Yep. Folks, thank you very much for your patience. I can now take us forward to our second opportunity of the day. 119 Dyers Pass Road up on the hill there in Cashmere. Now, Sonia Stott, she's been meeting and greeting you at the front door over the last few weeks, helping you dot your I's and cross your T's in readiness for auction, and of course representing our lovely owners at the same time. This is an estate in freehold that you secure today. 875 square metres of that freehold terra firma. Lot 1 deposit plan 7282. It's outlined in your record of title that Sonia's been making overwhelmingly available to each and every one of you. Now, I note the date of settlement is Friday the 17th of January 2025, unless you're bidding to an alternative date that would have been signed off in writing by our owners prior to now. Schedule 1 outlines the list of chattels that you receive in the further terms of sale. They are clauses 23 and 24, and I remind you, you're bidding today, it is certainly cash and unconditional in all respects. Well, this is a magnificent residence, isn't it, up on the hill there, an incredible position where your outlook is just simply superb. You can just take those views out across the Port Hills out towards the Adventure Park. The home itself, well, it's just from that bygone era. They don't make them like this anymore, which is a real shame. Those character features and charm They are plenty. Practicalities are taken care of as well with the double garage down the front. You've got extensive lawn space as well, so if you've got children or planning for them, they'll have good spaces to run around as well. A flexible floor plan across the levels as well in terms of after-hours accommodation, study spaces and living spaces. So just a good home, always good to have choices. I could talk and talk all morning about this one, but you're not here to listen to me, you're here to try and bid and buy. Shall I just start things away at a nice easy 1.2 million, and I'll look for your bids and say quarters from there at 1225. 1225, nice to see you, Drew, working with a registered telephone bidder at 1225. 1250 would be next. At 1250, yes, you can double bid as well, Drew, that's your prerogative. At 125, do you go 1275? At 1250 with you, Drew. 275, nice to see you as well, Matt, thank you. 13, thank you, Drew, and 1325, Matt. 1325 and 1350 and 1375. Quick and confidence, always the way. Don't dilly-dally. First call at 1350, twice. We can go straight to 1.4. Don't let me stand in your 10 on at 1360. Very good. Take confidence from others bidding. Confirms the value. Shows that it's an appealing proposition at 1,360,000. What's called? 365. You'd be happy here 365 days of the year if you own it too. At 1365, surely we go 1375, Drew? Yeah. 1375, there it is. At 1 3/8 of $1 million. Into the fractions clearly. At 1375. I welcome you back in at 1380, Matt, if you like, or more. But at 1375 I have here for the first time. Another 5 at 380. At 1380 here. Big decisions worthy of a bid north of there at 1,380,000. If I see no further bidding, I simply pause the auction with our highest bidder on the telephone. First call, twice. Third final opportunity here at 1,380. Absolutely sure for $2,000, just to re-enter the debate for ownership. Get your nose back in front. Drew, I don't have instructions yet at 1,380. Let's just pause, find some space next door. I'll come and offer you an opportunity to your buyers. Paused at 1,380. Auction still live.
Running through the lights of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my jump. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright, alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah. lost in my thoughts, standing on the edge of my jump. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. No matter where we go, our memories won't fade away. So I don't look below, I know we'll make it out okay. No matter where we go, our memories won't fade away.
Alrighty, Fisherman's Lane, 55 Fisherman's Lane in Matanao Beach is where I take you now. A little bit of change of pace, an opportunity to get away from it all, and this is a great opportunity. Now, Kenny Martagi, he's been our lead agent assisting you get ready for auction day here in Fisherman's Lane. It's an estate and freehold. It is a compelling 1,341 square metres of freehold land. It's outlined in that record of title that Kenny's been filing through to your inbox. Settlement date Wednesday, 18 December 2024, so Christmas comes early by a week this year. Schedule 1 outlines the list of chattels that you receive. Well, the microwave, that's heartwarming, isn't it, to see there? That's thrown in for free, and all the plates and cups as well. So you simply move your suitcase and your belongings and you start living here with this one. The further terms of sale clauses 23 to 26. Your bidding today, it is cash and unconditional. In all respects, you've completed all of your due diligence prior to now. Well, we sell you a mesmerising little slice of paradise, a little slice of real estate here up in Matanao. North of 300 square metres of home is on offer, a flexible floor plan at that, and there's certainly potential plenty with this one. But those summer barbecues, they're not going to get too much better than perched in this location, in this spot overlooking that lagoon. It's just a gorgeous spot. You know that you'll be one of the first boats in the water each and every morning as well in this position. What an opportunity that we sell you today. Goodness me, you need to take the opportunity with both hands. Do we start away at a nice easy bid? Who's got a number for me? A number you had in mind that would compel you to engage with the auctioneer. What's that to be today? Good, that worked. Well done. Standoffish crowd, never my favourite. Perhaps $700,000 just to start me away optimistically. Can't believe I'm talking such low numbers, but I'd engage with you. I'd have a conversation with you at $700,000. 700 anywhere? Very good. I'll just place a vendor bid there at $700,000 on behalf of my owners because they're more than happy to hold this for a whole lot longer at $700,000 only. Bid me $750,000. We can have a conversation with you first time at $700,000. Best way to improve your memory is to buy an unforgettable home twice at 700,000. Looking for a little 50 to go. Third final. Well, Kenny, not here to dilly-dally today. You're busy, I'm busy. Let's just simply pass in today at 700. It's not for sale, not in a million years at $700,000. If you've got interest clearly north of that level, Kenny's the man you need to get in touch with. Conditionally now, we open up the opportunity and the property to the conditional market. Kenny, all the best to you and our owners. Thanks for the opportunity. folks, if I could just have your attention, please. Thank you very much for your patience. I take us back to Dyers Pass at 119 Dyers Pass Road, to be precise. We paused a little while ago with our highest bidder, Drew Whale, on the telephone with a registered party at $1,380,000. We've very graciously had an increase to 1,390 at 1,390. The bid still stands. The offer stands at 1,390. Sonia, I understand on behalf of our owners, change of instructions that we're on the market and selling away. So I obviously look to our underbidders who were participating earlier. The light at the end of the tunnel is there. You're not that far away. At 1,390,000 we sell the property on the side, but for $1,000 I'll work with you. It might just change your life. Don't think what it's worth to you today, what it's going to be worth to you in the future. First call and selling at 1,390. Back to the open home trails, working with Matt for a bit longer. Not much fun, he's a nice chap. Good if you didn't have to though. Twice. How long are you going to own it for? Happily ensconced there for many, many years to come. You'll laugh about these values in 7 to 10 years. Third final chance. Are you absolutely sure for $500? Then I'm delighted to announce at 1,390,000 it goes this way. It's going. Sure? Sold here. Congratulations. Well done, Drew, and your clients. All the best with the move over to New Zealand. Thank you to our owners.
No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on anyway, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to clear my.
Okay, 136 Sutherlands Road, Hallswell is where I take you now. Now, Katie Harrison, our lead agent, our properties ambassador, the shining light, meeting and greeting you at the open days in recent weeks. Good luck to all involved here. This is an estate in freehold, so you're buying the best land that you can possibly secure in New Zealand, and you're buying a large and compelling parcel at 1,247 square metres, more or less. Outlined in that record of title that Katie's been making available to you, the settlement date is the 16th of January 2025, unless you've made prior arrangements in writing with our owners. The list of chattels are outlined in Schedule 1, and the further terms of sale tucked away at the rear, clauses 23, 24 and 25. Today you're bidding cash and unconditional from top to bottom. Well, goodness me, this is a home with potential, isn't it? Both now and in the future. The land that underpins it, the land that sits beneath this home, there's always those opportunities and the possibilities to subdivide in the future with your own due diligence and homework. But the home itself and the way that the home is positioned on the land is just perfect for everyday living now, here in 2024 and moving forward as well. You'll appreciate that little separate sleep out in studio. I enjoyed sitting down and meeting with my owner just yesterday with those windows windows wide open, overlooking that little bar area to the outdoor entertaining area. That will be well utilised over the summer break, that is for sure. Neat and tidy, extensive off-street parking, great garaging, and the pad behind the garage there as well for any additional vehicles and toys, etc, etc. And you're super close to the Port Hills and Hallsville Quarry if sport and recreation is your thing as well. Okay folks, you're not here to listen to the auctioneer. I've worked that out in my years of auctioneering. You're here to try and bid and buy. So if you're cash and unconditional, now's a great time to introduce yourself to me. Perhaps you'd start me away, I don't know, at a nice easy $750,000. Looking for 750. Best course of action is to buy property and wait rather than waiting to buy property. 750 anywhere. I've got all day. Rented the suit for the full day hire this week. Made the half day hire mistake last week. Won't be doing that again. So 750. Surely. If you hear cash and unconditionally, is there a number that you had in mind that you'd like to bid? No. Very good. Standoffish crowd, never my favourite, but always your prerogative. At 750, I take a vendor bid there at $750,000. 750 on behalf of my lovely owners, just a line in the sand, a stake in the ground where we start things away at $750,000. Looking for 20 on from there. Looking for 770 in the room, cash unconditionally. Exclusivity of opportunity is what you have here today. If you put your hand in the air at 770, you're like a first class passenger on the aeroplane. You get the first right to get on, but you know the economy class passengers, they're getting on the plane too, eventually. 750 with me, first call. Twice for that opportunity to negotiate. See where my owner is sitting today. Clearly here to sell, not on the market for fun. Third final. Very good, I take the vendor bid to 770, that's my second and final vendor bid. You have one last opportunity to bid north of there, even if it's an optimistic 780, I work with you today, give you the opportunity to buy the home. At $770,000, unfold those arms and bid, it's easy, easy stuff. First call, second chance, third final. Very good, Katie, we've given the room ample opportunity to bid at 770, not our day, no problems whatsoever at 770, it's not for sale. Our lovely owners, however, have instructed us to price 136 Sutherlands today at $849,000. $849 for all of this home, all of this land and this location, sounds good to me. Certainly get in touch with Katie if you've got interest in the home conditionally or in fact unconditionally. Thank you to our owners and thank you for those in the room interested in the property. Good luck working with Katie moving forward. Cheers.
So hard to get it.
Alrighty folks, thank you very much for your patience. Once again, I take us forward to 1 Ardrossan Way in Taitapu. Now Steve Allfeld, he's been the lead agent, our properties ambassador in recent weeks, looking after this one, looking after our owners, so all the very best to each and every one of you. This is 800 square metres of freehold land. It's lot 51, deposited plan 499695. It's outlined in that record of title that Steve's been making available to you. Settlement date is the 24th of January next year. Schedule 1 outlines an extensive and expensive looking list of chattels and the further terms of sale clauses 23, 4 and 5. You're bidding today. It is cash and unconditional. On that basis, you've read this agreement from top to bottom, forwards and backwards, over and over again. Let me take you to this home for the last time. It's a striking and contemporary family home that we bring to the market today. Designed by Kelly Rush of A Crush Architecture, so you know it's a goodie. It's absolutely quality throughout, clearly built to an exacting standard rather than any limiting budget. Great connection to the outdoor spaces. You'll enjoy being ensconced in this home. I don't think you'll ever want to leave. You'll become a recluse because it's that good. And there's a real sense of community here in Taitap, so you buy into this great area, you buy this fantastic home today. I'm just going to start things away at, say, a nice easy $1 million today. I welcome you in north of there, but at $1 million I start away on a vendor bid. Who's got 1.1 to go? Should be really easy to put your hand in the air at 1 and 1 for this home. On a vendor bid at $1 million, clearly not for sale, of course, at such low levels. First call and opportunity. Architecturally inspired home here at $1 million. Twice called at $1,000 or $1 million to most of you. And third and final chance. Okay, Steve, no problems. I take the vendor bid at 1.1 on behalf of my lovely owners at 1 and 1. Looking for your engagement north of there. Surely even just 1,150 should give you plenty of confidence to have a go at 1,150. It's 1-1 with me. First chance. Put you on notice for the second time at 1 and 1. Looking for a little $50,000 bid for that right to negotiate. Third chance at 1-1. Steve, I'll just take it north to 1,150, and I think we just simply pass it on a vendor bid at 1,150,000. Clearly worth more than that. If you have interest in this home now conditionally at north of $1,150,000, absolutely fine. Just get in touch with Steve and the team. They'll be very, very happy to help you organise a viewing and, of course, put pen to paper. All the best, Steve. Linwood is where we go now. Linwood, Christchurch City, brought to the market by Duncan McGregor. He's been helping you dot your I's and cross your T's in readiness here in Norwich Street. An estate and freehold, 645 square metres of freehold land. Part lot 13 and 14, deposit plan 1791, outlined in that record of title that Duncan's been filing through to you. Now, I know we have some registered telephone bidders that may partake in today's auction. That's fine. I've worked through that paperwork with Duncan. We're really, really happy to move forward on that basis. Settlement date is the 18th of December this year, unless you've made prior arrangements in writing to an alternative date with our owners. Schedule 1 outlines the list of chattels that you receive. Now, the further terms of sale, they make for good reading. It's extensive. Clauses 23 right the way down to clause 32. I know clause 32 was added in earlier in the week, but I know that Duncan is very, very fastidious in his attention to detail, and he's made all of that documentation available to you, so you know exactly the terms that you are bidding and buying on here today. Well, I see potential and possibilities with this one, possibly more potential in this home than I see in my own children. There's opportunities here to renovate. Maybe it's just a detonation job for you. You just wipe it clean and start again, but you need to own it, of course, to have those opportunities. The character villa that's currently sits there, yes, she's in need of some love, some TLC, but the location maybe is a rental just to add to the portfolio, nice and close just down the road to Eastgate there for all of the amenities and the weekend shopping. Okay, I'm just going to start things away on a vendor bid at $200,000. 200 and 300. Nice to see you, Alan. Do we just go on $100,000 bids today? It won't take long, but at 300,000, I welcome someone with 10 on from there. Who goes 310? First call at 300, or you can fight fire and fire and go at 400. 300 I have, looking for 310. Should be easy. Twice. Third chance at $300,000 only. I'm not placing any vendor bids today on behalf of my owners, so if I see no further bidding against Alan, 310. Jack Milligan right on cue. There we go at 310. The rebuttal, looking for an increase clearly. Second place, not the place to be, Alan. Your bidder knows that. At 310 with Mr. Milligan on the phone. Out in front. Happy to work with 10s. Was happy enough to take Jack's. So I'll work with your 10 on this side if you like. Get me to 320. 325, even better. Don't let me stand in your way with 15 on. Do you go 15 of your own? 335, yep, got you there. So 10's on this side and 15's here. That's fine. So 350's next with you, Alan. But at 3, 3 and 5 I have. Looking for 350 to stay alive. 350. 350 right on cue, and it's 360 with you, Jack. If you're anything but consistent. Once. At 3, 5 and 0. 60, there it is. Did you want to put it on top, Jack? No, that's fine. Just thought I'd check. At 360 and 375's next, Alan. Get me to 3/8 of a million. Welcome and bidding on this side of the room, of course.
372, Mark.
372, okay. Change of pace at 372. Is there 380 next? Don't hang up, Jack. Gives Alan confidence now. At 372, I scan the room. I look to this side of the room. If you've been standoffish, now's a good time to introduce yourself to me. At 372, I have with Alan Skihill on the telephone at 372. Looking for 380, or maybe just get me to 400. Once the money at 372, otherwise we pause. Twice, quickly now. Third chance. Final chance, Duncan. Simply pause. Clearly don't have instructions at 372. Mr. Skihill, let's find some space next door and offer your bidder an opportunity north of 372. Thank you for your bidding, Jack.
Every moment feels like I'm high. They say less is more, it's true. Only one I need is you. I just wanna give my best. I'm sorry if I fail with that. Could it be love? 'Cause we can do anything. Could it be trust? Shivers on through hell, got out of breath. Then I found you must be God's sign. Nothing goes bad under your spell. Kinda feels like I'll never die. If you keep me waiting, I'm not moving, I'm here. Keep me waiting. I got trust in you, dear. They say less is more, it's true. Only one I need is you. I just wanna give my best. I'm sorry if I fail with that. Could it be love? 'Cause we can do anything. Could it be trust? Shivers onto my skin. I can close my eyes, but I got peace in my mind. Could it be love? Could it be us? Keeping me up all night. Could it be love? Could it be us? Your love keeps me up all night. Your love keeps me up all night. Your love keeps me up all night. Your love keeps me up all night.
Running through the lights of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my charm. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright, alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright. Alright, 'cause I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah, baby, I'm free. I'm freer than I've ever been before. Yeah. Running through the lights of my thoughts, standing on the edge of my charm. Everything I know will be gone in a minute, and that's alright.
No matter where we go, our memories won't fade away. So I don't look below. I know we'll make it out okay.
Folks, just while we're negotiating on Norwich Street, I take you on to our penultimate opportunity of the day, 3 Ashton Rise in West Melton. Now, Katie Harrison representing this one, Richard Tate, manager, also just standing in while Katie's just tied up on some other conversations and negotiations. This is an estate and freehold that you secured today, 900 square metres of freehold land. It's outlined in your record of title that Katie's been filing through to you. I note the settlement date is Friday the 28th of February 2025, so nice and comfortable on that basis. Schedule 1 outlines your chattels that you receive, and those further terms of sale remain as circulated here today. Well, I visited this home just last night, and I think first and foremost it is an entertainer's delight. I think you'll just be happily ensconced here, hosting family and friends. They'll certainly be coming around to visit your beautiful home and of course catch up with you at the same time. Beautiful open plan living spaces in the way that they reacquaint you to that gorgeous outdoor space, beautifully positioned and situated for the late afternoon sun. In terms of after hours accommodation, 4 bedrooms on offer, so it will appease the growing family. 2 bathrooms make military-like morning routines, and there is that real sense of community in West Melton, and you're tucked down off that quiet cul-de-sac. I'm just going to start things away at $1 million on a vendor bid. If you're here cash and unconditionally today, I'll work with you on a little quarter, maybe someone gets me through to $1,025,000. $1 million with me, vendor bid. Who goes a little quarter from there? First chance at $1 million, triple car garaging, plenty of space for all the tools and the toys. Second chance at $1 million, looking for a 25 on the rise. Bidding, no, that's fine. And third and final chance at $1 million. No problems, we simply pass in today at $1 million. It's not for sale at $1 million. Our owners, however, have instructed us to price their gorgeous home at $1,070,000, which sounds engaging and exciting to me. If you have interest in this one, get in touch with Katie at $1,070,000. All the best moving forward with this opportunity.
Sun is out here overseas. Dark emotions never torn so deep. Falling down through the clouds on. Feeling you. Stay away from me. You tears that I will not regret. Sacrifice will prove instead.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I update you now, 39 Norwich. We paused a little while ago with our highest bidder. We have had some further conversations, no conclusion or change of instructions from our owners, so I simply passed the property in. Our owner, however, has given us instructions to price 39 Norwich at $420,000, so $420,000 we are now priced. $420,000. If you've got interest in this property conditionally or of course unconditionally, you can certainly get in touch with Duncan McGregor. Alan, thank you very much for your interest in bidding, and all the best moving forward into the next phase of our marketing, Duncan. Thank you. Auction program today, 27 Cambray, our last opportunity advertised. The auction has in fact just been pulled this morning, so property still is certainly available and is for sale. If you do have interest in it, Steve Allfeld is of course the gentleman that you need to get in touch with. 27 Cambray Drive, still available, still for sale. Get in touch with Steve Allfeld if you have interest. Thank you guys, thank you for your interest, your participation today. Enjoy the rest of the beautiful day, and we'll see you all again next Wednesday for our final auction day of 2024. All the best.
I don't wanna waste what's left.